Hello everyone, my name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. This is an unscheduled live stream because I want to update you on what Bitcoin is doing right now. We are on the 8-minute chart, small time frame. Because I believe a breakdown is about to happen right now, and I want to alert you of that. This morning's episode was basically, it could go up or down, right? I gave both the bullish and the bearish scenarios, quite long video. I don't know if anybody was able to watch all the way through, but I was leaning more towards the breakdown. That's what I said. That was the last thing I said around minute 19 of the 20-minute video. But right now, we can either break out or break down, okay? And I am showing you this pattern that may indicate a continuation to the bottom, okay? And why is that? So right now, what I have here on this 8-minute chart, I've charted a converging triangle, okay? And this morning I was a bit confused as to the difference between a triangle and a diagonal. A diagonal is an emotive wave, right? Either you're going up or down in 5 waves, you'll get your diagonals, leading and ending diagonals. And a triangle is corrective. It's what you get in a BX or in a 4th wave, okay? That's the difference. So right now, what I'm seeing is we are getting a triangle, which is corrective, okay? And we are looking for either a reversal, right? So a W reversal for the price to go back up, or for the price to break down, okay? And I just said that these triangles are corrective. You see them in BX and wave 4s of the motive wave, right? In the corrective phase of the motive wave. Another thing that's interesting about triangles, whether they be converging or barrier triangles or whatever, they are they mark continuation. So it's kind of like a pennant, right? Like if you saw a bullish pennant, you see that it basically indicates continuation of the price going back up or continuing to go back up after that small consolidation. Same thing on the way down, okay? If we have a downtrend, which is complete right here, and let's zoom out to really see, okay? All right, so we see this here. We have actually, let's zoom out even more. This morning I went on about how we cannot break this channel. We all know that if we break channels, we typically get violent price action to the downside. So let's make this channel, let's update the channel. We seem to have just wicked the bottom of the channel, okay? There's always a possibility that we can continue up or that we can continue down, right? And so that's what we're watching here, just update, right? But we're still in the channel technically, okay? So we can continue to the upside of the channel, which would give us, you know, our 70K plus target. Or if we continue down, we're going to only find support at this 144 EMA at around 55K, 54K, okay? So those are the two scenarios. And one thing that I've learned in my evolution as a trader, as a chartist, is to not count my chickens before they've hatched, so to speak, okay? I have grown to respect the market, no matter how good my analysis, no matter how much information I have, until which point I receive confirmation. I always have both scenarios in my head. The market can do whatever it wants, okay? So right now, I'm speaking to you probabilistically. I believe that we're looking at a breakdown only because we have that that continuation kind of triangle, that pennant. But it's very likely that we break out of that to the upside, or not very likely, but it's likely also. You know, it's everything's on the table all the time, and that's how I want to trade. And ever since I've really embraced that, I've become a better trader. So this is what I want to reflect in my analysis as well. Okay, why did I zoom out? I zoomed out because I wanted to show you, one, where we were in the channel, and two, that here's the support that we see here. If we break down around 55, that's why I've been calling for 55, and then 70 to the upside, just like I said this morning, okay? So let's zoom back in, small time frame, see the action. What's important about these triangles, and this is the power of good technical analysis, this is the power of really studying incessantly, right? All the correction, all the corrective phases, all the corrective patterns, right? Elliott wave analysis, sometimes people stop at the 5 waves up and the 3 waves down. That's great, but there's just so much more, and these little details can give you your edge. And so, of all the type of corrections, right, there's ABC, there's triangle, whatever. We know that the triangle corrections happen in threes. What does that mean? It means there are 5 waves. You get 5 waves counted A, B, C, D, E because it's corrective, right? And because if it's motive, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And each of these waves can be counted as 3 waves. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's actually the last one. This is the last one, technically, if we're correct, okay? And the way you chart these triangles is, you basically put your lines of support and resistance, and you see if both of them are going up, converging, then it's a converging triangle. And essentially, that's just a pennant for continuation. And you know that it happens in A, B, C, D, E. So we have the understanding and the knowledge that if this is indeed a corrective triangle, that the next wave is going to be the wave down, because we came up, right? Let's turn on an arrows. We came down. We go our A, B, C, D, E, and what comes after is the breakdown, okay? And that's the power of really understanding the minutia of your corrective patterns, the minutia of all this stuff, right? This is why you study to get your edge. Let's say, for instance, and I am currently in a short, I'm in good profit, maybe 150% in profit. And I was thinking, and this is real, I was thinking, hey, I should take my profit over here, because if you zoom out a bit, we know that corrections happen in A, B, C patterns, right? And Bitcoin corrected from all the way up here from the all-time high at 67K, right? We got the A, we got the B, and then we got the C, and we all know that the C comes in 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I spoke about this morning how this was a complex 4th wave correction, right? It's like basically you get a triangle here for your A, you get a WX, it's so hard to say, WXY correction for your B, that's counter, and then you get your 5th wave, that's basically your C wave, right, of this correction. So you get your A, B, C, right? And that's complete. That means that we should continue. However, we should reverse course because the correction's finished. However, a correction can continue after a minor ABC, and you got a minor ABC, and see, this is the stuff you need, small time frames. People who disparage small time frame traders, people who go on the small time frames, they don't know what they're talking about, because sometimes you need to see this level of detail, okay? So the correction ended over here, okay? That was the end, and actually it was almost spot on. Let's zoom out a little bit again. It was almost spot on the 1618 of the 4th wave correction, right? What's the target for the end of the 5th wave? Easy. You take the distance of the 4th wave, which is basically where the 3 wave ends, and the top of your 4th wave, which was about there or so, and it will end at the 1618, And you can see here, that's exactly where it ended, right? And it even wicked below a bit, but we ended at the 1618. And so had you taken your profit there, you would have, that's a good idea. Now, from there, you should technically get a reversal if the downtrend is finished. However, it's possible that the downtrend continue. Why? Zoom out. Just looking at patterns, Elliott waves, put them to the side for now. What do you see here? What do you see here? What do you see here? What do we know about these mounds that form? This is a head and shoulders pattern. This is a bearish pattern. Price action tried to go up, but it was rejected. Tried to go up, but it was rejected. Tried to go up, but it was rejected. You form enough of these, and you form basically a target to the downside. That's the distance of the top to the neckline, which is pretty much here at our point of control, which our VPVR is printing, right? And you zoom out a little more to give yourself some space, and you see that target from the neckline is your 55K target. Pretty much is going to be resting on this 144 EMA. Hope everybody can see that. So that's why, even though the correction's technically finished, you can get continuation of the correction. And that's the whole point of my saying that once I see this printed, this triangle, right? This triangle's printing, this 5-wave triangle that's made up of 3, 3, 3, 3, and 3, it basically means continuation. It means that although the correction has ended at 60K, this is not support. This is where we will consolidate for a further move down. And this is why I'm seeing we will continue and downwards, right? And when you're doing this, just let's say you don't know anything about Elliott wave theory, you're just doing pattern analysis. What's the target for a pennant? You're basically taking the flagpole, right? Superimposed from the site of breakout, which would be about here, and see you're getting into that 55K region. You're not quite at 55, but do you see that? Your target would be 56 right there, 56,790 on this chart. So I'm just trying, I hope you guys can all see why this 55K target is plausible, and more so given the most recent candles that we printed. I know some technical analysts like to say, if we close a candle, hourly candle or 4-hourly candle at this point, then it means I'm not big on opening and closing candles on any time frame. I personally don't think the market gives a damn about what candles are closed when. I understand how it works, because then when you close the candle, that you print the actual patterns. But I just personally like to use this kind of analysis, and everything's still on the table, because even when you lose support, like here, you lost support, you had this bearish pattern at around, you had it so many times. Here, at 60, look at that. You had this bearish pattern. You have these sort of rounded kind of tops. You lost support, and you continued up, right? So it's always possible to continue up if you find strong enough support. I just don't think that the bottom of this channel is proving to be strong enough support. Okay, that's my analysis. Again, if you're trading, you're putting money on it, keep everything on the table until you get confirmation. And confirmation would be a breakdown of this triangle, which would be a breakdown of our channel. Then, that's confirmation pretty much. So yeah, I hope this is helpful. I hope this is useful. I wanted to, chime in really quickly. I don't have much time. Got to go back and do other things. So I'm not even going to check the chat. Actually, let me just check the chat really quickly. Let's see. Whoops. Wrong app. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. In any case, I don't have time to banter much, but I just wanted to go live really quickly and share that. And I guess the confirmation, if you really want confirmation, you'll see it with volume, right? Volume is a great indicator of a confirmed breakout or breakdown. Okay, so right now, let's zoom back in really quickly. 8-minute time frame. We're printing this pattern like textbook, right? A, B, C, D, E, almost like we're making it go where we want it to go. That's the power of this knowledge of technical analysis, right? Learned carefully. Now, if this is true, this is indeed the case, if we break 60,000 on this chart, $285 more or less, and get confirmation in the volume, right? Meaning the volume spikes up, that's all she wrote, target 55K thereabouts for support for the price, right? So that's pretty much it. Hope it was helpful. Hope it was useful. Like, share, and subscribe, and stay safe if you're trading. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.